ሰላም ውድ የቀለም አካዳሚ ቤተሰቦች፣ ለሳምንታት ጠፍተን የነበረው ለእናንተ something ስፔሻል ኩክ እያደረግን ስለነበር ነው። ኤግዚት ኤግዛም ሃርድ እየሆነ መሄዱን የየካቲት ተፈታኞች ውጤትና የብዙ ዲፓርትመንት ፈተና ክብደት ምስክር ነው። እኛም እነሱ በሚያዘጋጁት ልክ እናንተን የሚያዘጋጇችሁን የተለያዩ ዲፓርትመንቶች ጥያቄ ከሚገርም ማብራሪያ ጋር እያዘጋጀንላችሁ ነው። በዛሬው ቪዲዮ የኬሚካል ኢንጂነሪንግን በተጨማሪም ደግሞ የ50 ብር ካርድ ሽልማት የሚያስገኝ ጥያቄን አዘጋጅተንላችኋል። ቪዲዮው በጣም እንዳይረዝም የጥያቄውን መልስ እየመለስን ነው ያለፍነው። ትክክል ብትሆኑም ብትሳሳቱም ዝም ብላችሁ ጥያቄውን አትለፉ። ቪዲዮውን ቆም እያደረጋችሁ ማብራሪያውን በደንብ ተመልከቱ። ምክንያቱም የኤግዚት ኤግዛም ባህሪ ዛሬ ምርጫ የሆነ ቀጣይ ደግሞ ራሱን የቻለ ጥያቄ ሆኖ ታገኙታላችሁና ማብራሪያውን በደንብ ተመልከቱ። በቀጣይም የሌሎችን ዲፓርትመንት በምትመለከቱት መልኩ ውብና ሳቢ የማይሰለች አድርገን ጥያቄና መልስ ብቻ ሳይሆን ከነ ማብራሪያቸው ለእናንተ እናደርሳለን። እኛ ከመልቀቃችን በፊት ግን እናንተ ፈልጋችሁ ያጣችሁትና እንዲዘጋጅላችሁ የምትፈልጉት ኮመንት ላይ አስቀምጡልን። እነዚህን 100 ጥያቄዎች ከሰራችሁ በኋላ ያዘጋጅንላችሁ ጥያቄዎች ቀላል ነው ወይስ ከባድ ወይም ደግሞ መካከለኛ የሚለውን ኮመንት አድርጉልን። ከ100 ስንቱን እንደመለሳችሁም ጻፉልን። ቀጣይ ለምናዘጋጀው ጥያቄዎች ግብአት ይሆነናልና ኮመንት አድርጉልን። እናመሰግናለን። ቀጥታ ወደ ዛሬው ቪዲዮ። ኬሚካል ኢንጂነሪንግ ኤግዚት ኤግዛም ፕሪፔርድ ባይ ቀለሚያ አካዳሚ። የዛሬ ጥረት ለነገ ስኬት። Question number 1. Which one of the following is correct about dissolved oxygen DO concentration in water sources? A. High DO concentration is correlated with high productivity and little pollution. B. Low DO concentration indicates no water pollution. C. High DO concentration indicates high biological oxygen demand BOD. D. The DO concentration doesn't indicate the degree of water pollution. The correct answer is A. High DO concentration is correlated with high productivity and little pollution. Question number 2. What is the 5-day and 7-day BOD for a sample of treated wastewater assuming a BOD rate constant K 0.10 days raised to -1 and an ultimate BOD of 350 mg per liter? A. 122 mg per liter and 161 mg per liter. B. 220 mg per liter and 240 mg per liter. C. 138 mg per liter and 176 mg per liter. D. 178 mg per liter and 205 mg per liter. The correct answer is C. 138 mg per liter and 176 mg per liter. Question number 3. Which one of the following is the most preferable and recommended waste management hierarchical order? A. Recycling, reuse, incineration and landfill. B. Landfill, incineration, reuse, recycling. C. Recycle, reuse, incineration, landfill. D. Reuse, recycling, incineration, landfill. The correct answer is D. Reuse, recycling, incineration, landfill. Question number 4. taking into account cost, ease of operation, and safety, what is the best disposal option for the following solid waste types? Roman number I, cellulosic, paper and plastic wastes. Roman number 2, biodegradable or butterizable wastes. Roman number 3, ashes released from power plants. Roman number 4, sludge from wastewater treatment plants. The correct answer is B. Roman number 1, 2, 3 and 4 is the correct order of waste disposal method. Question number 5. Which one of the following meteorological elements has no significant effects on the distribution of air pollutants? A. Wind speed and direction. B. Solar radiation. C. Stability and precipitation. D. Light intensity. The correct answer is D. Light intensity. Question number 6. Dash uses centrifugal forces to separate particulate matter from air pollutant streams. A. Cyclone. B. Electrostatic precipitation. C. Fabric filter. D. Absorber. The correct answer is A. Cyclone. Question number 7. Which one of the following technique is not possibly used to reduce tube side pressure drop during heat exchanger design? A. Reducing tube side velocity. B. Reducing bubble spacing. C. Reducing heat transfer coefficient. D. Absorber. The correct answer is B. Reducing bubble spacing. Question number 8. Which one of the following heads and closures can be used for high pressure operating processes? A. Flange only or flat plates. B. Toruspherical. C. Ellipsoidal. D. Hemispherical. The correct answer is D. Hemispherical. Question number 9. Which of the following support is used to the horizontal pressure vessels? A. Leg support. B. Saddle support. C. Skirt support. D. Lug support. The correct answer is B. Saddle support. Question number 10. In evaporator design, if the concentrated products may degenerate if exposed to high temperature, which feeding arrangement is best? A. Mixed feed. B. Backward feed. C. Forward feed. D. Parallel feed. The correct answer is C. Forward feed. Question number 11. If maximum pressure in pressure vessel is 3.5 Newton per millimeter square, diameter is equals to 200 millimeter, and permissible tensile stress is 40 Newton per millimeter square, and then calculate thickness of cylinder wall considering corrosion allowance. A. 10.75 mm. B. 8.75 mm. C. 9.75 mm. D. 12.75 mm. The correct answer is A. 10.75 mm. Question number 12. A competitive inhibitor of an enzyme is usually a highly reactive compound, B. a metal ion such as Hg or Pb, C. structurally similar to the substrate, D. water insoluble. The correct answer is C. structurally similar to the substrate.
ከዩቲዩብ ቻናላችን ባሻገር በቴሌግራም የሁሉንም ዲፓርትመንት ኤግዚት ኤግዛም እና ኢንትራንስ ጥያቄዎችን ከማብራሪያ ጋር እንዲሁም ትምህርት ነክ ጉዳዮችን በየጊዜው ያገኙበታልና ከስር በምትመለከቱት ሊንክ እየገባችሁ ቤተሰብ ይሁኑ። ዛሬም በጥረት ነገን በስኬት ቀለሜ አካዳሚ።
Question number 13. The phenomenon in which substrates are used sequentially is known as A. Dialysis, B. Trans-substrate genesis, C. Diaxy, D. Multiplicity. The correct answer is C. Diaxy. Question number 14. The dilution rate D is defined as where F is equals to volumetric flow rate, VR is equals to total volume of culture in the reactor, and specific growth rate is equals to A. F per VR, B. VR per F, C. Gamma per F, D. F per gamma. The correct answer is A. F over VR. Question number 15. An open system in which the growth rate is maintained by the removal and addition of media at such a rate as to maintain a constant cell density is called A. Monostat, B. Chemostat, C. Turbidostat, D. Culturostat. The correct answer is C. Turbidostat. Question number 16. The moist heat is more effective than the dry heat because the intrinsic heat resistance of vegetative cells is greatly A. increased in a dry state, B. decreased in a dry state, C. increased in a wet state, D. decreased in a wet state. The correct answer is A. increased in a dry state. Question number 17. Typical aeration rates for aerobic fermentation are A. 0 up to 0.5 VVM, B. 0.5 up to 1.0 VVM, C. 1.0 up to 1.5 VVM, D. 1.5 up to 2.0 VVM. The correct answer is B. 0.5 up to 1.0 VVM. Question number 18. What causes cavitation in centrifugal pump? A. High suction pressure, B. Low barometric pressure, C. Low suction pressure, D. High suction velocity. Correct answer is C. Low suction pressure.
Question number 19. What feature distinguishes reciprocating pumps compared to centrifugal pumps? A. Deliver liquid at uniform pressure, B. Can handle slurries more efficiently, C. Are not subject to air binding, D. Can be operated with delivery valve closed. The correct answer is C. Are not subject to air binding. Question number 20. Pumping of corrosive liquid is generally preferred to be done by a dash pump, as it can be made of a variety of material including plastics. A. Piston. B. Gear. C. Positive displacement. D. Sump. The correct answer is C. Positive displacement. Question number 21. The excess of the sum of pressure and velocity heads over the vapor pressure of a liquid at suction is called A. Static submergence. B. Net positive suction head or NPSH. C. Cavitation sensitivity. D. Brimming. The correct answer is B. Net positive suction head or in abbreviation NPSH.
ቀለሜ አካዳሚ ተማሪዎችን በአጭር ጊዜ ለውጤት ብቁ ለማድረግ እየሰራ ይገኛል። ከዚህ ከዩቲዩብ ቻናሉን ባለፈ ዲስክሪፕሽን ላይ ወይም ከታች ባለው ሊንክ እየገባችሁ ቤተሰብ ይሁኑ። ዛሬም በጥረት ነገም በስኬት ቀለሜ አካዳሚ።
Question number 22. The energy loss over a length of pipeline according to Darcy-Weisbach equation for pipe flow is dash the mean velocity of flow. A. Directly proportional to. B. Directly proportional to square of. C. Inversely proportional to. D. Inversely proportional to square of. The correct answer is B. Directly proportional to square of. Question number 23. Which of the following can be used to create a flow of gas where no significant compression is required? A. Reciprocating compressor. B. Blower. C. Axial flow compressor. D. Centrifugal compressor. The correct answer is B. Blower. Question number 24. Two fluids 1 and 2 have mass densities of P1 and P2 respectively. If P1 greater than P2, which one of the following expression will represent the relation between their specific volumes V1 and V2? A. V1 greater than V2. B. V1 less than V2. C. V1 is equals to V2. D. V1 is equals to or greater than V2. The correct answer is B. V1 less than V2. Question number 25. The rise in the level of liquid in a tube is H. What will be the rise in the level if the same amount of liquid is poured into a tube of half the diameter? A. 0. B. H over 2. C. H. D. 2H. The correct answer is D. 2H.
ለአስረኛ ክፍል ኢንትራንስ ዝግጅት ከ9 ለሶሻል ተማሪ ከ9 እስከ 12 ናቹራል ተማሪ ከኬጂ እስከ 8ኛ ክፍል ወይስ ለኮሌጅና ፕራይቬት እንዲሁም የድገት እና የማታ ተማሪ ሆነው ትምህርቱ ከስራ ጋር አልሄድ ብሎት አልገባ ብሎታል? አስጠኝስ ይፈልጋሉ? እኛ ቀለሞች በዚህ በዩቲዩቡ ድንቅ የሆኑ ስራዎችን ወደ እናንተ እያደረሱ ያሉና በየዘርፋቸው ምርጥ ብቃት ያላቸው አስጠኞችን ያሉበት ድረስ እንልካለን። አሁኑኑ በ0991 18 23 53 ቀለሜ ብለው ይደውሉ፣ አሊያም በቴሌግራም በውስጥ መስመር @ቀለሜ ሰፖርት ያናግሩን። ባሉበት እንመጣለን። ዛሬም በጥረት ነገን በስኬት ቀለሜ አካዳሚ። ለኤግዚት ኤግዛም የሚያዘጋጇችሁን ፋይሎች፣ ፈተናዎችና አዳዲስ መረጃዎች ለማግኘት የቴሌግራም ቻናላችንን እዚህ ከታች የምትመለከቱት ሊንክ @ቀለሚያ አካዳሚ አሁኑኑ ይቀላቀሉ።
Question number 26. Which property of the fluid accounts for the major losses in pipes? A. Density. B. Specific gravity. C. Viscosity. D. Compressibility. The correct answer is C. Viscosity. Question number 27. A soap bubble of d mm diameter is observed inside a bucket of water if the pressure inside the bubble is 0.075 meter per centimeter square. What will be the value of D? Take surface tension as 0.075 Newton per meter. A. 0.4, B. 0.8, C. 1.6, D. 4. The correct answer is B. 0.8 millimeter. Question number 28. When is a fluid flow called turbulent? A. High viscosity of fluids. B. Reynolds number is greater than 2000. C. Reynolds number is less than 2000. D. The density of the fluid is low. The correct answer is B. Reynolds number is greater than 2000. Question number 29. Which device is popularly used for measuring difference of low pressure? A. Inverted U-tube differential manometer. B. U-tube differential manometer. C. Inclined single column manometer. D. Vertical single column manometer. The correct answer is A. Inverted U-tube differential manometer. Question number 30. It is required to prepare 1250 kg of a solution composed of 12% ethanol and 88% water. Two solutions A and B are available. The first A contains 5% ethanol and the second B contains 25% ethanol. How much of each solution are mixed to prepare the desired solution? A. 803.5 kg of A and 446.5 kg of B. B. 812.5 kg of A and 437.5 kg of B. C. 907.5 kg of A and 342.5 kg of B. D. 903.5 kg of A and 346.5 kg of B. The correct answer is B. 812.5 kg of A and 437.5 kg of B. Question number 31. A dash stream is one that skips one or more stage of the process and goes directly to another downstream stage. A. Recycle. B. Purge. C. Bypass. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. Bypass. Question number 32. 20 mol of O2 is added to 20 mol of H2. How many moles of H2O will it produce? A. 5. B. 10. C. 15. D. 20. The correct answer is D. 20 moles. Question number 33. Among the following unit operations, find the odd one. A. Condensation. B. Evaporation. C. Distillation. D. Absorption. The correct answer is D. Absorption. የተለያዩ ዓመቶች ኤግዚት ኤግዛም፣ ኢንትራንስ እና ማትሪክ ጥያቄዎች እንዲሁም ትምህርት ነክ መረጃዎችን በየጊዜው ለማግኘት ከታች የምትመለከቱትን ሊንክ በመከተል አሊያም ዲስክሪፕሽን ላይ ባለው ሊንክ ወደዚህ ምርጥ ቻናል አሁኑኑ ይቀላቀሉ። ቴሌግራም ቻናላችን ሊንክ ከስር የምትመለከቱት @ቀለሜ አካዳሚ ያገኙታል። ዛሬም በጥረት ነገም በስኬት ቀለሜ አካዳሚ። Question number 34. The core service of chemical engineer are not included: A. Economic feasibility study, B. Construction, operation and maintenance of pilot plants, C. Establishing and conducting of quality control, D. Sewage assessments. The correct answer is D. Sewage assessment. Question number 35. Which one of the following is a dimensionless quantity? A. Mass, B. Weight, C. Specific weight, D. Reynolds number. The correct answer is D. Reynolds number. Question number 36. Coefficient of thermal conductivity is defined as the heat flow per unit time. A. When temperature gradient is unity, B. Across unit area when temperature gradient is unity, C. Across unit area, D. Through unit thickness. The correct answer is B. Across unit area when temperature gradient is unity. Question number 37. Rate of heat conduction through a thick sphere of radius r1 and r2 is equal to. The correct answer is B. For this question, please see the detailed explanation of this question. Question number 38. Ratio of emissive power of a body to the emissive power of a perfectly black body is defined as A. Emissivity, B. Absorptivity, C. Transmissivity, D. Reflectivity. The correct answer is A. Emissivity. Question number 39. The overall heat transfer coefficient U for a composite wall of thickness x1, x2, x3 and of corresponding thermal conductivities K1, K2, K3 is given by the equation. The correct answer is C. Students, please see the detailed explanation of this question. Question number 40. Transit three-dimensional heat conduction is governed by one of the following differential equations. Please, students, see the detailed explanation and read carefully. Question number 41. The Fourier number is used in the analysis of problem involving heat transfer by A. Forced convection, B. Natural convection, C. Transient conduction, D. Steady state conduction. Correct answer is C. Transient conduction. Question number 42. The reason for preferring packed towers over laid towers distillation practice is that the packed tower operation gives A. Low pressure drop and high hold up, B. High pressure drop and low hold up, C. Low pressure drop and low hold up, D. High pressure drop and high hold up. The correct answer is C. Low pressure drop and low hold up. Question number 43. Find the time taken to dry from 50% to 40% moisture or dry basis if critical moisture content is 30%. The weight of the wet solid is 5 kg and the product of area and constant rate is 0.5 kg per minute. A. 20 second, B. 40 second, C. 60 second, D. 80 second. The correct answer is C. 60 second or 1 minute. Question number 44. Positive deviation from Roth's law means a mixture whose total pressure is A. greater than that computed for ideality, B. less than that computed for ideality, C. less than the sum of the vapor pressure of the components, D. none of these. The correct answer is A. greater than the computed for ideality. Question number 45. If the feed enters the distillation column at its due point, then the slope of the flash vaporization operating line is A. infinity, B. 0, C. 1, D. between 0 and 1. The correct answer is B. 0.
ተደራሽነታችን ለማስፋትና ቶሎ ቶሎ በየጊዜው እናንተን የሚያዘጋጇችሁን ማቴሪያሎች በፒዲኤፍ፣ ወርድ፣ ፒፒቲ እና በፎቶ እንዲሁም በጽሁፍ በፍጥነት ለማግኘት ከታች በምትመለከቱት የቴሌግራም ቻናል ሊንክ @ቀለሜ አካዳሚ አሁኑኑ ፈጥነው ይቀላቀሉን። እናመሰግናለን። ዛሬም በጥረት ነገም በስኬት ቀለሜ አካዳሚ።
Question number 46. Dash is preferred for the binary mixture having components A and B with vapor pressure 360 and 355. A. multi-component distillation, B. reactive distillation, C. azeotropic distillation, D. fractioning distillation. The correct answer is C. azeotropic distillation.
ለ12ኛ ክፍል ኢንትራንስ ዝግጅት ከ9 ለሶሻል ተማሪ፣ ከ9 እስከ 12 ናቹራል ተማሪ፣ ከኬጂ እስከ 8ኛ ክፍል ወይስ ለኮሌጅ እና ፕራይቬት እንዲሁም የድገት እና የማታ ተማሪ ሆነው ትምህርቱ ከስራ ጋር አልሄድ ብሎት አልገባ ብሎታል? አስጠኝስ ይፈልጋሉ? እኛ ቀለሜዎች በዚህ በዩቲዩቡ ድንቅ የሆኑ ስራዎችን ወደ እናንተ እያደረሱ ያሉና በየዘርፋቸው ምርጥ ብቃት ያላቸው አስጠኞችን ያሉበት ድረስ እንልካለን። አሁኑኑ በ0991 18 23 53 ቀለሜ ብለው ይደውሉ፣ አሊያም በቴሌግራም በውስጥ መስመር @ቀለሜ ሰፖርት ያናግሩን። ባሉበት እንመጣለን። ዛሬም በጥረት ነገን በስኬት ቀለሜ አካዳሚ። ለኤግዚት ኤግዛም የሚያዘጋጇችሁን ፋይሎች፣ ፈተናዎችና አዳዲስ መረጃዎች ለማግኘት የቴሌግራም ቻናላችንን እዚህ ከታች የምትመለከቱት ሊንክ @ቀለሜ አካዳሚ አሁኑኑ ይቀላቀሉ።
Question number 47. In liquid extraction, if the selectivity is unity, then A. separation of the constituents is most effective, B. no separation will occur, C. amount of solvents required will be minimum, D. solvent flow rates should be very low. The correct answer is B. no separation will occur.
Question number 48. Component A is diffusing in a medium B. The flux N A relative to a stationary point is equal to the flux due to molecular diffusion if an undesirable dynamic characteristic of an instrument. The correct answer is C. time lag. Question number 69.
For a feedback control system to be stable, the A roots of the characteristics equation should B. Poles of the closed loop transfer function should lie in the left half of the complex plane. C. Both plots of the corresponding open loop transfer function should monotonically
straight line depreciation was used. Equipment can now be sold for $10,000 and a more advanced model costs $55,000. Assuming depreciation fund is available, how much new capital must be supplied? A. $35,000, B. $2,000, C. $21,000, D. $24,000. The correct answer is C. $21,000. Question number 50. In the area of plant design and engineering economics, which one of the following definition describes the term payback period? A. The total amount of money needed to supply the necessary plant and manufacturing facilities. B. The amount of money required as working capital for operation of the facilities. C. The length of time it takes to recover the cost of an investment.
raised to 3 plus 2 raised to 2 plus 1 is A 2, B 5, C 3, D 1. The correct answer is C 3. Question number 100. Students, this is the last one question. When the damping coefficient is unity, the system is A. overdamped, B. critically damped, C. underdamped, D. highly fluctuating. Answer is B. critically damped. ከጥያቄው ጅማሮ እስካሁን እስከ ፍጻሜው ድረስ አብራችሁ ላላችሁ እንኳን ደስ አላችሁ። ጥያቄዎችን ሰርታችሁ በመጨረሳችሁ በድጋሚ እንኳን ደስ አላችሁ ለማለት ወዳለሁ። ውድ የቀለሜ ቤተሰቦች ከመቶ ጥያቄ ምን ያህል እንደመለሳችሁ ኮመንት ላይ አስፍሩልን። እንዲሁም ደግሞ ጥያቄዎቹ ቀላል መካከለኛ ነው የሚለውን ኮመንት ላይ ጻፉልን። ቀጣይ ለምናዘጋጃቸው ጥያቄዎች ግብአት ስለሚሆነን ኮመንታችሁ ያስፈልገናልና በዚህ ተባበሩን። እንዲሁም ደግሞ የቴሌግራም ቻናላችንን ያልተቀላቀላችሁ @ቀለሜ አካዳሚ ወይም ዲስክሪፕሽን ላይ የምትመለከቱትን በዛ በማስፈንጠር የቴሌግራም ቻናላችንን ይቀላቀሉ። ምክንያቱም በቴሌግራም ፋይሎችን፣ የተለያዩ ጥያቄዎችን በየጊዜው ከዩቲዩብ በበለጠ አሁኑኑ ይቀላቀሉ። ሌላ እንዲሰራላችሁ
Question number 54. In a manufacturing industry, break-even point occurs when A. Total annual rate of production equals the assigned value, B. Total annual products cost equals the total annual sales, C. Annual profit equals the expected value, D. Annual sales equals the fixed cost. The correct answer is B. Total annual product cost equals the total annual sales. Question number 55. Which of the following operation is not included in beam house operation? A. Flushing, B. Soaking and washing, C. Liming, D. Trimming. The correct answer is D. Trimming. Question number 56. Which of the following statement explains the advantage of using pre-calciner? A. Larger kiln size. B. Fuel efficiency. C. Sound cement. D. Fine-grained cement. The correct answer is B. Fuel efficiency. Question number 57. Dash is a method for producing hydrogen, carbon monoxide or other useful products from hydrocarbon fuels such as natural gas. A. Carbonation. B. Methanation. C. Steam reforming. D. Dehydration process. The correct answer is C. Steam reforming.
ከዩቲዩብ ቻናላችን ባሻገር በቴሌግራም የሁሉንም ዲፓርትመንት ኤግዚት ኤግዛም እና ኢንትራንስ ጥያቄዎችን ከማብራሪያ ጋር እንዲሁም ትምህርት ነክ ጉዳዮችን በየጊዜው ያገኙበታልና ከስር በምትመለከቱት ሊንክ እየገባችሁ ቤተሰብ ይሁኑ። ዛሬም በጥረት ነገን በስኬት ቀለሜ አካዳሚ።
Question number 58. Which of the following nitrogenous fertilizer contains the highest nitrogen in percent? A. DAP. B. MAP. C. NH3. D. Ammonium sulfate. The correct answer is C. NH3 or anhydrous ammonia. Question number 59. High concentration of NaOH or sodium hydroxide is produced by dash. A. Mercury cell process. B. Diaphragm cell process. C. Membrane cell process. D. Electrolysis process. The correct answer is A. Mercury cell process. Question number 60. Which of the following chemical products belongs to sulfuric acid production? A. H2S2O7. B. H2S2O8. C. H2S2O6. D. H2S2O5. The correct answer is A. H2S2O7 or oleum pure sulfuric acid. Question number 61. In a heat exchanger, floating head is provided to A. Facilitate cleaning of the exchanger. B. Increase the heat transfer area. C. Relieve stresses caused by thermal expansion. D. Increase log mean temperature difference. The correct answer is C. Relieve stress caused by thermal expansion. Question number 62. In the equation Q is equals to UA change of T is A. Geometric mean temperature difference. B. Arithmetic mean temperature difference. C. Logarithmic mean temperature difference. D. The difference of average bulk temperature of hot and cold fluids. The correct answer is C. Logarithmic mean temperature difference. Question number 63. In case of parallel flow heat exchanger, the lowest temperature theoretically attainable by the hot fluid is A. Equal to the outlet temperature of the cold fluid. B. More than the outlet temperature of the cold fluid. C. Less than the outlet temperature of the cold fluid. D. Either more or less than the outlet temperature of the cold fluid or depending upon the fluid. The correct answer is A, equal to the outlet temperature of the cold fluid. Question number 64. In a liquid-liquid heat exchanger, for the same process temperatures, the ratio of LMTD in parallel flow to the LMTD in counter flow is always A, less than 1, B, greater than 1, C is equals to 1, D, infinity. The correct answer is A, less than 1. Question number 65. In a heat exchanger, it is observed that change of T is equals to. Question number 65. In a heat exchanger, it is observed that change of T1 is equals to change of T2, where change of T1 is the temperature difference between the two single-phase fluid streams at one end, and change of T2 is temperature difference at the other end. This heat exchanger is A condenser, B, an evaporator, C, a counterflow heat exchanger, D, a parallel flow heat exchanger. The correct answer is C, a counterflow heat exchanger. Question number 66. In counterflow heat exchanger between the two fluids, A, both the fluids at inlet are at the hottest state, B, both the fluids at exit are at the hottest states, C, one of the fluids in the hottest state and the other in the coldest state, D, any combination possible depending on the heat exchanger design. Correct answer is A, both the fluids at the inlet are the hottest states. Question number 67. The rate equation can be found experimentally means A, characterizing the rate of reaction, B, designing the reactor, C, finding the order of reaction and rate constant, D, measuring variation of concentration with time. The correct answer is C, finding the order of reaction and rate constant. Question number 68. Which one of the following is the design equation of packed bed reactor? The correct answer is C. Students, please understand this question and explanation and read carefully. Question number 69. If the time required to complete a definite fraction of reaction varies inversely as the concentration of the reactants, then the order of reaction is A, negative zero order, B, zero order, C, second order, D, third order. The correct answer is C, second order.
የተለያዩ ዓመቶች ኤግዚት ኤግዛም፣ ኢንትራንስ እና ማትሪክ ጥያቄዎች እንዲሁም ትምህርት ነክ መረጃዎችን በየጊዜው ለማግኘት ከታች የምትመለከቱትን ሊንክ በመከተል አሊያም ዲስክሪፕሽን ላይ ባለው ሊንክ ወደዚህ ምርጥ ቻናል አሁኑኑ ይቀላቀሉ። ቴሌግራም ቻናላችን ሊንክ ከስር የምትመለከቱት @ቀለሜ አካዳሚ ያገኙታል። ዛሬም በጥረት ነገም በስኬት ቀለሜ አካዳሚ።
Question number 70. Sizing or designing of a reactor means A, developing the rate of equation, B, determining the reactor volume necessary to achieve a specified conversion and rate of production, C, finding the appropriate kinetic equation, D, expressing the concentration of the reacting species in terms of conversion. The correct answer is B, determining the reactor volume necessary to achieve a specified conversion and rate of production. Question number 71. The design equation of batch reactor is. The correct answer is A. Again, students, please read carefully this explanation and this question.
Question number 72. Which one is true about characteristics of ideal plug flow reactor? PFR. A. There is no complete radial mixing of fluid inside the reactor. B. The density of the flowing system may vary in the direction of flow. C. The fluid properties are uniform in composition, temperature, anywhere in the vessel. D. The operation of the reactor is unsteady state. The correct answer is B. The density of the flowing system may vary in the direction of flow. Question number 73. For a chemical reaction A to B, it is found that the rate of reaction doubles when the concentration of A is increased 4 times. Find order of this reaction. A. 0.5, B. 0.25, C. 2, D. 1. The correct answer is 0.5. Question number 74. What are the measure of reactors performance based on material equation? A. Conversion, yield and rate constant. B. Fraction of unreacted, yield and rate constant. C. Conversion, yield and rate of reaction. D. Conversion, yield and selectivity. The correct answer is D. Conversion, yield and selectivity. Question number 75. The fractional volume change of the system for the isothermal gas phase reaction A to 4B between no conversion and complete conversion of reactant A with 50% inert present at the start is A. 3, B. 2, C. 1.5, D. 2.5. The correct answer is C. 1.5.
ለአስረኛ ክፍል ኢንትራንስ ዝግጅት ከ9 ለሶሻል ተማሪ ከ9 እስከ 12 ናቹራል ተማሪ ከኬጂ እስከ 8ኛ ክፍል ወይስ ለኮሌጅና ፕራይቬት እንዲሁም የድገት እና የማታ ተማሪ ሆነው ትምህርቱ ከስራ ጋር አልሄድ ብሎት አልገባ ብሎታል? አስጠኝስ ይፈልጋሉ? እኛ ቀለሞች በዚህ በዩቲዩቡ ድንቅ የሆኑ ስራዎችን ወደ እናንተ እያደረሱ ያሉና በየዘርፋቸው ምርጥ ብቃት ያላቸው አስጠኞችን ያሉበት ድረስ እንልካለን። አሁኑኑ በ0991 18 23 53 ቀለሜ ብለው ይደውሉ፣ አሊያም በቴሌግራም በውስጥ መስመር @ቀለሜ ሰፖርት ያናግሩን። ባሉበት እንመጣለን። ዛሬም በጥረት ነገን በስኬት። ቀለሜ አካዳሚ ለኤግዚት ኤግዛም የሚያዘጋጇችሁን ፋይሎች፣ ፈተናዎችና አዳዲስ መረጃዎች ለማግኘት የቴሌግራም ቻናላችንን እዚህ ከታች የምትመለከቱት ሊንክ @ቀለሜ አካዳሚ አሁኑኑ ይቀላቀሉ።
Question number 76. A trained chemical engineers, if you test the variation of concentration with time in an irreversible batch reaction and you find that the rate equation is independent of the concentration of participating species, what order of the reaction does this test represent? A. First order, B. Second order, C. Zero order, D. Negative order. The correct answer is C. Zero order. Question number 77. Which one is false for factors that affect the rate of reaction? A. The nature of the species involved in the reaction. B. Temperature and pressure of a system. C. Wavelengths of incident radiation. D. Type of the system or reactor. The correct answer is D. Type of the system or reactor. Question number 78. The four properties of a system with P, V, T, S are related by dash equation. A. Gibbs-Duhem, B. Gibbs-Helmholtz, C. Maxwell's, D. Clapeyron.
The correct answer is C. Maxwell's. Question number 79. Which of the following properties describe entropy? A. Point function intensive property, B. Point function extensive property, C. Buzz function extensive property, D. Buzz function intensive property. The correct answer is B. Point function extensive property. Question number 80. Extensive properties of a thermodynamic system depend upon the dash of the system. A. Specific volume, B. Temperature, C. Mass, D. Pressure. The correct answer is C. Mass.
Question number 81. Heat of formation of A, B, C and D are 3J, 5J, 4J and 8J respectively. What is the heat of reaction 4A plus 5B to 2C plus 2D? A. Negative 10J, B. Negative 7J, C. Negative 5J, D. 0. The correct answer is B. minus 7.
ተደራሽነታችን ለማስፋትና ቶሎ ቶሎ በየጊዜው እናንተን የሚያዘጋጇችሁን ማቴሪያሎች በፒዲኤፍ፣ ወርድ፣ ፒፒቲ እና በፎቶ እንዲሁም በጽሁፍ በፍጥነት ለማግኘት ከታች በምትመለከቱት የቴሌግራም ቻናል ሊንክ @ቀለሚያ አካዳሚ አሁኑኑ ፈጥነው ይቀላቀሉን። እናመሰግናለን። ዛሬም በጥረት ነገም በስኬት ቀለሚያ አካዳሚ።
Question number 82. Which one of the following statements regarding chemical equilibria is false? A. Catalysts do not alter the position of equilibrium. They do not shift the equilibrium to left or right. B. At equilibrium, change of G equals to 0. C. If change of G for a reaction is negative, the forward reaction happens spontaneously. D. If the equilibrium constant is very large, change of G is positive. The correct answer is D. If the equilibrium constant is very large, change of G is positive. Question number 83. Which one of the following statement is incorrect regarding agglomeration? A. Agglomerates can be obtained using binders or in a binderless manner. B. In tumble agglomeration, fine particles are brought into contact with each other in flowing system in the presence of binders. C. In gross agglomeration, pressure forces act on the confined mass of particulate solids, which is then shaped and densified. D. In agglomeration, large degree of densification resulting in low product porosity. The correct answer is C. In gross agglomeration, pressure forces act on a confined mass of particulate solids. Question number 84. Which type of conveying equipment you will recommend for transporting coal from the mine to the thermal power plant situated at more than 3 km? A. Screw, B. Belt, C. Apron, D. Buckets. The correct answer is B. Belt conveyor. Question number 85. Dash is a condition in which the solid particles are arranged in randomly forming a non-movable stationary bed of solids. A. fluidized bed, B. packed bed, C. fixed bed, D. movable bed. The correct answer is C. fixed bed. Question number 86. A packed bed of solid particles of density 2500 kg per meter cube occupies a depth of 1 meter in a vessel of cross-sectional area 0.04 meter square. The mass of solids in the bed is 59 kg and the surface volume mean diameter of the particle is 1 millimeter. A liquid of density 800 kg per meter cube and viscosity 0.002 pascals flow upwards through the bed. Calculate the voidage. A. 0.59, B. 0.41, C. 0.0236, D. 0.9764. The correct answer is B. 0.41. Question number 87. A unit operation in which the insoluble solid component of a solid liquid suspension is separated from the liquid component by passing the suspension through a porous barrier which retains the solid particles on its upstream surface is known as A. sedimentation, B. clarification, C. filtration, D. adsorption. The correct answer is C. filtration. Question number 88. Ball mill is used for A. coarse crushing, B. ultra fine reduction, C. intermediate and fine reduction, D. cutting. The correct answer is C. intermediate and fine reduction. Question number 89. Which of the following is characteristics of an adiabatic process? A. change of U is equals to 0, B. W is equals to 0, C. Q is equals to 0, D. change of V is equals to 0. The correct answer is C. Q is equals to 0. Question number 90. Heat does not spontaneously flow from a colder body to hotter one. Which of the following thermodynamics law states this? A. Zero's law of thermodynamics, B. first law of thermodynamics, C. second law of thermodynamics, D. third law of thermodynamics. The correct answer is C. second law of thermodynamics. Question number 91. Cascade control means A. feed forward control, B. more than one feedback loop, C. on-off control, D. one feedback loop. Correct answer is B. more than one feedback loop. Question number 92. Students, please carefully see the figure below. Find the Laplace transform of the following input function shown in the figure. The correct answer is A. Question number 93. The offset introduced by proportional controller with gain Kc in the response of first order system can be reduced by A. feed forward control, B. reducing value of Kc, C. introducing derivative control, D. none of the above. The correct answer is B. introducing integral control. የተለያዩ ዓመቶች ኤግዚት ኤግዛም፣ ኢንትራንስ እና ማትሪክ ጥያቄዎች እንዲሁም ትምህርት ነክ መረጃዎችን በየጊዜው ለማግኘት ከታች የምትመለከቱትን ሊንክ በመከተል አሊያም ዲስክሪፕሽን ላይ ባለው ሊንክ ወደዚህ ምርጥ ቻናል አሁኑኑ ይቀላቀሉ። ቴሌግራም ቻናላችን ሊንክ ከስር የምትመለከቱት @ቀለሜ አካዳሚ ያገኙታል። ዛሬም በጥረት ነገም በስኬት ቀለሜ አካዳሚ።
Question number 94. Which of the following controllers has maximum offset? A. P controller, B. PI controller, C. PD controller, D. PID controller. The correct answer is A. P controller. Question number 95. Which of the following is an undesirable dynamic characteristic of an instrument? A. Reproducibility, B. Dead zone, C. Time lag, D. Static error. The correct answer is C. Time lag.
ለአስረኛ ክፍል ኢንትራንስ ዝግጅት ከ9 ለሶሻል ተማሪ፣ ከ9 እስከ 12 ናቹራል ተማሪ፣ ከኬጂ እስከ 8ኛ ክፍል ወይስ ለኮሌጅ እና ፕራይቬት እንዲሁም የድገት እና የማታ ተማሪ ሆነው ትምህርቱ ከስራ ጋር አልሄድ ብሎት አልገባ ብሎታል? አስጠኝስ ይፈልጋሉ? እኛ ቀለሜዎች በዚህ በዩቲዩቡ ድንቅ የሆኑ ስራዎችን ወደ እናንተ እያደረሱ ያሉና በየዘርፋቸው ምርጥ ብቃት ያላቸው አስጠኞችን ያሉበት ድረስ እንልካለን። አሁኑኑ በ0991 18 23 53 ቀለሜ ብለው ይደውሉ አሊያም በቴሌግራም በውስጥ መስመር @ቀለሜ ሰፖርት ያናግሩን። ባሉበት እንመጣለን። ዛሬም በጥረት ነገን በስኬት ቀለሜ አካዳሚ።
ለኤግዚት ኤግዛም የሚያዘጋጇችሁን ፋይሎች፣ ፈተናዎችና አዳዲስ መረጃዎች ለማግኘት የቴሌግራም ቻናላችንን እዚህ ከታች የምትመለከቱት ሊንክ @ቀለሜ አካዳሚ አሁኑኑ ይቀላቀሉ።
Question number 69. For a feedback control system to be stable, the A. Roots of the characteristics equation should be real. B. Poles of the closed loop transfer function should lie in the left half of the complex plane. C. Both plots of the corresponding open loop transfer function should monotonically decrease. D. Poles of the closed loop transfer function should lie in the right half of the complex plane. The correct answer is B. Pole of closed loop transfer function should lie in the left half of the complex plane. Question number 97. In a shell and tube heat exchanger, the outlet temperature of heat or cooling fluid is the dash variable. A. Load, B. Manipulated, C. Controlled, D. Disturbance. The correct answer is C. Controlled. Question number 98. If response of control system is to be free of offset and oscillation, the most suitable controller is A. Proportional controller, B. Proportional derivative or PD controller, C. Proportional integral PI controller, D. Proportional integral derivative or PID controller. The correct answer is D. Proportional integral derivative PID controller. Question number 99. Number of poles in a system with transfer function 1 over s raised to 3 plus 2 raised to 2 plus 1 is A2, B5, C3, D1. The correct answer is C3. Question number 100. Students, this is the last one question. When the damping coefficient is unity, the system is A. overdamped, B. critically damped, C. underdamped, D. highly fluctuating. The correct answer is B. critically damped. ከጥያቄው ጅማሮ እስካሁን እስከ ፍጻሜው ድረስ አብራችሁ ላላችሁ እንኳን ደስ አላችሁ። ጥያቄዎችን ሰርታችሁ በመጨረሳችሁ ድጋሚ እንኳን ደስ አላችሁ ለማለት እወዳለሁ። ከመቶ ጥያቄ ምን ያህል እንደመለሳችሁ ኮሜንት ላይ አስፈሩልን። እንዲሁም ደግሞ ጥያቄዎቹ ቀላል፣ ከባድ ወይስ መካከለኛ ነው የሚለውን ኮሜንት ላይ ጻፉልን። ቀጣይ ለምናዘጋጃቸው ጥያቄዎች ግብአት ስለሚሆነን ኮሜንታችሁ ያስፈልገናልና በዚህ ተባበሩን። እንዲሁም ደግሞ ቴሌግራም ቻናላችንን ያልተቀላቀላችሁ @ቀለሜ አካዳሚ ወይም ዲስክሪፕሽን ላይ የምትመለከቱትን የቴሌግራም ቻናላችንን ይቀላቀሉ። ምክንያቱም በቴሌግራም ፋይሎችን፣ የተለያዩ ጥያቄዎችን በየጊዜው በዛ እናጋራችኋለንና አሁኑኑ ይቀላቀሉ። የምትፈልጉት ወይም ደግሞ ያልወጣ ሳይሆን ለምሳሌ የ2017 ኤግዚት ኤግዛም እያገኘን አይደለም፣ ያልተገኘ ወይም ፎቶ ሳይነሳ ቀርቶ ወይም አልተሰሩም ጥያቄዎቹ አልወጡምና ያልወጡ ሳይሆን ወጥተው ውጭ ያሉ ልናገኛቸው የምንችላቸውን እኛ እንደዚህ እናዘጋጃለንና የሚገኙ ወይም ደግሞ ውጭ ላይ ያሉትን ተፈልገው የታጡትን ባትጠቁሙን ለማለት እንወዳለን። እናመሰግናለን። ኤግዚት ሰኔ ለሚፈተነው ወዳጃችሁ፣ ጓደኛችሁ፣ ቤተሰባችሁ ሼር አድርጉለት። ላይክ ማድረግ አይዘንጋ፣ አይከፈልበትም። እናመሰግናለን። ዛሬን በጥረት ነገን በስኬት። ቀለሜ አካዳሚ።
ውድ የቀለሜ አካዳሚ ቤተሰቦች ለኤግዚት ኤግዛም የሚያዘጋጇችሁን ፋይሎች፣ ፈተናዎችና አዳዲስ መረጃዎች ለማግኘት የቴሌግራም ቻናላችንን እዚህ ከታች የምትመለከቱት ሊንክ @ቀለሜ አካዳሚ አሁኑኑ ይቀላቀሉ። እስከ ቪዲዮ ፍጻሜ አብራችሁ ስለቆያችሁ እናመሰግናለን። ይህ መረጃ ይጠቅመዋል ለምትሉት ሰው ሼር ያድርጉለት። እንዲሁም በየጊዜው የምንለቃቸው አዳዲስ ቪዲዮዎች በፍጥነት እንዲደርሳችሁ የደወል ምልክቷን ይጫኑ። ላይክ በማድረግም ይተባበሩ። ላይክ ባደረጋችሁ ቁጥር ይህ ቪዲዮ ለብዙዎች ይዳረሳልና ላይክ በማድረግ ይተባበሩ። እናመሰግናለን። በቀጣይ ቪዲዮ ቸር ቆዩ። የዛሬ ጥረት ለነገ ስኬት።